The top 25 Big Ten matchup. In the top 10 all season, Purdue comes in number 7. It's Illinois at 25th in the country, but unbeaten, the lone unbeaten at this point in the Big Ten. It's going to be like after Hunter Dickinson was ruled out right before the game. And as the Illini got it going, they pulled away. Zach Edey with the first points of the night.
Yeah, that's luckily for the Illini here recently. Oh, man.
It's a guy.
There's that athleticism by Jaden Ivey.
Edey with that long reach, tips it. Boilermakers push. Stefanovic pulls up and drains it. Purdue off to a similar start to what they did against Nebraska on Friday. It was 23-4 and over just like that.
Yeah. Focus on the defensive end, but they're locked in early.
Edey blocks it out of bounds. Illinois trying to break that scoring seal. Into Grandison. Mid-range jumper will do just that.
Now DeMonte Williams guarding Ivey as opposed to Frazier. Oh.
Ivey able to find Gillis. Offensive rebound, Payne. On the floor to transfer, pulls it out of the crowd, finds Frazier for 3.
So those offensive rebounds you're seeing early, how key they will be.
Not just because of the 3, but because Andre Curbelo has just went to the scorer's table. Edey with his second bucket. Here is Curbelo. Whips it into the corner for DeMonte Williams. Kofi Coburn back into the game, and he slams it in.
Notice the difference.
The other part of that two-headed monster inside for the Boilermakers. Checks in, spins left side, off the glass, puts it in.
Travion Williams is going to be a problem for Kofi. It's a game. Edey gets 20 minutes. They can go all out when they're on the court because they're only going half the game.
Luke Goody buries a 3 off of the bench.
Williams on the block. He wants his turn.
Loses it. Curbelo 1-on-2. Andre Curbelo!
Really doing an excellent job defensively.
Back into Edey. Goes around Coburn, and he's got 8.
Oh, and he's talking now.
It's going to be a pretty lucrative decision.
I agree with you because he's shown that he can pull away from the bucket as well.
Frazier knocks it down. His second 3.
Hurry.
And Gillis hustles back, and so 5-on-5 again. Payne comes to screen. Frazier splits it, pulls up, and gives Illinois the first lead with a soft touch. Frazier on the push. Plummer, deep 3. Got it. Finds it. Williams the offensive rebound. One of the best in the country at that. Retees Thompson. This time he's got it. And snaps a 10-0 run. No question where they're trying to go. No look pass from Mason Gillis. In the corner, Brandon Newman, who they're trying to get going again. They didn't play him against Penn State. Down for Purdue. Edey comes back in. Works against Payne. Very efficient start to this one for Edey. You talk about the couple of bigs who have been in a hurry. Not the case with Edey. Very patient, and he's already into double figure. Ivey spinning to the foul line. He rises. Tipped in. 14 points for Edey already.
But Purdue making it a little bit difficult.
Williams facing up, rising and hitting. Travion Williams extends the run to 17-0 for the Boilermakers.
Kofi Coburn defensively broke contact and was able to come up with that steal.
Grandison short with the 3. Plummer there to follow it with 2. Good feet by Frazier to stay in front of Stefanovic. Careful if you're Kofi, defending Edey hard, and he still hooks it over him.
Yeah, like I'm with you. Kofi needs to be a lot more careful in that scenario. That could have easily been his 4th foul.
He was playing like he's got 1 or 2 right there.
Yeah, he was being a little aggressive on the defensive end.
Kind of goes back to what you're talking about, the body language, the emotions. Yep. Plummer, high, arcing 3, finds the bottom.
Ivey got fouled on that shot by Williams.
Williams steps into a triple and knocks it down. His first shot of the night goes and cuts it to 5. Been the man the last couple games for Illinois. 29 against Nebraska, 16 in the second half against Michigan in their last game. How about Jacob Grandison as part of that picture?
Yeah, he's definitely going to step up and being much more aggressive. Same play Purdue ran last time, but Trent Frazier blew it up.
Way out there, Stefanovic rips it.
I like Sasha saying something to the crowd.
Are in the Big Ten. Travion Williams Into the game for the first time this half against Coleman Hawkins. Soft touch as he so often has.
Oh, that's impossible to stop.
Bozeman's Verdonks back outside Frazier. Trying to get loose of Stefanovic. A tough take, and he banks it in.
Yeah, Trent Frazier recognizing he's got to be a little bit more forceful.
Keep Kofi Coburn on the bench with his fourth. Williams takes it right into Payne to the left hand. He's got it. Rarely uses that left hand, but he does that time.
And out of that, keeping Kofi Coburn off the line and his foul trouble.
Curbelo, Bozeman's Verdonk, this time finishes.
That's the dynamic play that Curbelo can bring you.
Curbelo. Step back. Book it.
Man, that was a nifty dribble.
Out for Frazier. Curbelo again, probing.
Oh, man.
What a finish.
Tell you what, he's picking up right where he left off.
Edey's double. Hunter left alone. Takes advantage. And snaps an 8-0 run, Steven.
That's it, and Hunter steps up with confidence.
Boilermakers struggled from outside in the first half. They've hit both in the second half as Curbelo responds quickly.
Boy, and I thought he would take some time to get into the flow of the game.
Stefanovic.
Eric Hunter, I like what he's doing. He's pushing the rock for Purdue.
And it sets up Stefanovic for three.
I like what Hunter's done.
It's to the guards. You touched on it right away. Who's going to step up for him? And the guards have. Edey able to finish two more for Zach Edey. Got his own miss. Stefanovic promptly takes advantage. Second chance three ball and a 9-point lead. Coburn to the left and into double figures. 1-point game. Trent Frazier accelerates. Squeezes it by Edey.
That's tough to do. I mean, Edey had that ball in his sights.
Second half on Friday night. Chases Stefanovic here, who pulls up. Tip from Edey goes over Coburn. Loose ball picked up by Illinois. Three from Plummer. Got it! So it's Travion Williams against Bozeman's Verdonk. Stefanovic. Got a three! Sasha Stefanovic drills the triple, and it's a 7-point game. Williams given space. Finds Gillis underneath. Able to finish. Illinois, its first loss in Big Ten play, trying to snap their 6-game winning streak. Plummer. Boy, he didn't have any room, and he still knocked it down. In Ivy's hands, working against Curbelo. Around it in.
Well, Curbelo was hurt.
Frazier quickly back the other way. Somehow puts it off the glass for two. Frazier limping his way back. Rebound Curbelo. Here comes Andre Curbelo. Works his way to the block. Circles around. Turns and scores. 2-point game with 28 seconds. Off the heel. Rebound to Illinois.
It's going to be Curbelo who's going to be involved in this.
Here he is going baseline. Andre Curbelo. Oh, baby. Tie game. A whistle and a timeout. Into Hunter. Against Curbelo. Down to 5 seconds. Stefanovic with three. Sasha, is he the hero? Not this time. Into overtime we go. With the first points of overtime. Bozeman's Verdonk passes up a wide open look. It leads to a Plummer three. They'll take 3 over 2 any day of the week.
And boy, did they get lucky, Joe.
He liked it as it left his hand, but it was short. Now here comes Ivy. Oh, what a move! Jaden Ivy! What's made him go lately has been so aggressive going to the rim. Williams now. Banks it in. Travion Williams, in what has otherwise been a tough day, knocks this one in and gives them a 3-point lead. Curbelo into Williams. Fading. Kidding!
We got Jaden Ivey and Andre Curbelo show here in overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Right.
90% foul shooter, although he's missed 2 today. In and out, his 3rd miss. Here comes Curbelo. Able to find it just before it hit the sideline. Illini out of timeouts, down 2. Curbelo in trouble. Underneath finds Plummer, who ties the game. Jaden Ivey looking to be the hero. Not this time in overtime number 2. He's crashing to the floor. Some numbers for the Boilermakers. Ivey finds Stefanovic. Quick trigger for 3. Frazier a little bit hobbled late in regulation. Playing through it. Left hand banks it in.
Williams.
Here's Williams. Finds Hunter cutting to the basket.
That was a set play by Purdue.
Frazier. Bozeman's Verdonk. Plummer. Got it again.
Wow.
Williams has been the facilitator. This time he takes it himself and scores. Williams finds a cutting Hunter. And again, that set call works to perfection.
Yeah, that backdoor cut. Still don't need a 3. I try to get to the rim.
Frazier will. Here he comes. Then he kicks. Grandison. Clean look. Knocks it down.
His confidence.
2 of them for Hunter, who's got the first calmly.
Overtime period.
Back-to-back games with season highs for Eric Hunter. He had 9 today. The lead back to 6 as Curbelo in the blink of an eye gets to the rim.
Continue to extend the game when you get quick buckets like that. Michigan State and get a victory.
3 in a row made by Hunter.
Champion, contender. And you're starting to see why with this performance on the road.
Fun in theory, but
once again, to come into a hostile environment, make their free throws and get contributions all the way up and down their roster.
6 straight makes here down the stretch at the line for Purdue. Out of bounds, and that's going to do it.
Well, for the Illini side, they got some great contributions from Andre Curbelo. So that's something to tip your hat to moving forward for them as well.